staff, and families. My name is Yashash Mishra, and I'm a student in Mrs. Scampitilla's homeroom. Thank you for joining us for the 2021 to 2022 5th grade celebration. Thank you also to our Mayfield staff, representatives from the Mayfield Village, and members of our Center School Association for teaming together to make today's ceremony possible. We are happy to have everyone here in person today to celebrate our accomplishments. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Rutino, Center's building principal, for some opening remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today and braving this weather with us. I'm not sure what the rain is going to do while we're having our ceremony, but if at any time you'd like to come underneath the awning, you're welcome to. We don't mind getting a little cozy if that makes you feel more comfortable. I want to thank everyone for being here today to celebrate our 5th graders. We often say at Center School that it takes a village to help our students learn. There's a village full of people who have helped our students get to where they are today. Thank you to the staff members, family members, and community members who have worked together to support these students for the past 6 years. Together, we have not only taught them how to read and write, but we've also taught them empathy, goal setting, problem solving, and perseverance. These invaluable lessons and skills will help to mold our cyclones as they continue on their learning journey and beyond. 5th graders, today is not only a celebration of your academic accomplishments, but of your personal accomplishments as well. Your time at Center School has been far from traditional. The challenges you've faced and the obstacles you've been through have no doubt made you stronger. Through unexpected circumstances, you have helped us to reimagine school. You've also helped us to sustain a strong and caring community of learners. As you move into middle school, remember that you will always have a village ready to help you. Your parents, your center teachers and staff, your Mayfield middle school teachers and staff, and community members from all throughout Mayfield will help support you as you continue on your journey. Students, on your chair was a special gift from the center team. It's a picture of your 5th grade class, and it's signed by present and former teachers and staff members who have worked with you throughout your time at Center. Please accept this as a reminder of the village of people at Center who are cheering you on as you move on in your educational journey. We're excited to watch you continue to grow as a learner, as a friend, and as a member of the Mayfield family. I would now like to introduce Maddie Grano to lead the next part of our ceremony.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Maddie Grano, and I'm in Mrs. Scampitilla's homeroom. This year, we worked together as a 5th grade team to grow as learners, support one another, and to celebrate each other's accomplishments. We couldn't have done it without the help of several people here today. To our families, thank you for your ongoing support, help with schoolwork, and encouragement during our learning journey. To Mayfield teachers and staff, thank you for making learning fun this year, even with all of the pandemic challenges. To Mayfield City School District and Mayfield Village leaders, thank you for making us feel like one connected learning family. And to our CSA volunteers, thank you for planning all of our school parties, activities, and fundraisers that help support our school. At this time, we would like to say a special thank you to our school resource officer, Officer Andrew Duffy. As many of you may already know, Officer Duffy's assignment as Center's SRO will be ending at the end of this school year. Officer Duffy, you have made our time at Center more enjoyable by helping in our classrooms and playing with us at recess. You have taught us how to be safe and how to make good choices in and out of school through the DARE program and through your everyday interactions with us. Please come up to receive a special gift from all of us to you. We will miss you and wish you the best of luck as you move on in your career.
Thank you. How was everybody today? Good. Was the Dell guy like glasses? Yeah. All right. At this point, I just want to, let's pull this up. Okay. At this point, I just want to recognize all the students here who all participated in the DARE class this year. In DARE class, we learned how to choose wisely and make healthy decisions. Those decisions will help you shape your whole life. Refusing drugs and staying out of risky situations will have a positive impact on your lives. Each one of you have a personal commitment to avoid anything that will make you sick and destroy your future. We all want you to be your best and live up to your fullest potential. I ask you to take this chance to dedicate yourself to making the next year of middle school even better. Remember that you do not have to follow the crowd. Each and every one of you know how to say no to negative peer pressure and have been taught the skills to avoid risky situations that would negatively impact your life. Just do the right thing, even if no one is looking. Study hard, and remember that you're investing in yourself with every positive choice that you make. Don't be in too big of a hurry to grow up. These are some of the best times of your life, so don't rush past them. I'm going to finish off real quick with a quote from William Katz from the Passage group titled, "Each of us must come to care about everyone else's children." What it kind of describes is you guys need to make sure you make good choices so that you form good relationships, because you never know what life will hold for you in the future. We must recognize that the welfare of our children and the grandchildren is intimately linked to the welfare of all other people's children. After all, when one of your children needs life-saving surgery, someone else's child will perform it. If one of our children is threatened or harmed by violence, someone else's child will be responsible for that violent act. The good life for our own children can be secured only if a good life is also secured for all other people's children. So maybe we can take that. I would like now to introduce Miss Scampitilla, who will honor us with the students of this homeroom.
Everyone, thanks for coming out this afternoon, this morning, okay. I am so excited to celebrate this wonderful group of kids here in front of me. As many of you know, this is my first year in 5th grade, and in all my years of teaching, I have never traveled with a group of students before. And when I found out last year I was moving to 5th grade, I was like, well, what better group to go with than to be with this wonderful group of kids. So I'm excited to celebrate them all today. Boys and girls, when I call your names, it's going to go in alphabetical order. If you come and stand by me, bring your biggest smile over, and we will tell some wonderful things about you. So Josh, come on down. All right, the first 5th grader I'm excited to present is Josh Abuhazen. Not only have I had the pleasure of working with Josh this year, but he was in my homeroom last year as well. Josh has a kind heart and a great sense of humor. He is very helpful and always proud of himself when he accomplishes things. He's been at Center School for 3 years, and his favorite memory was when he came to Center in 3rd grade and he was in the double classroom. He enjoyed meeting many new friends that year. One important thing that Josh has learned throughout his time at Center is to never give up and to always try your best. He is proud of himself this year for getting stronger in math, absolutely. And outside of school, Josh enjoys playing football, basketball, and on his VR. One of Josh's goals in the future is to get into the NFL. Josh, your family is so proud of you for learning when and how to do your homework, for getting better at playing basketball and football, and for making new friends, and also for being a very good friend. The 5th grade team wishes you the best of luck at the middle school next year, Josh. Next up, we have Rayanch. Come on down. All right, I'm excited to present Rayanch Irie as our next student to celebrate. Rayanch is a bright and creative student. He often will think outside of the box to come up with answers for challenging questions. He is a strong math student who uses his creative thinking skills often. Rayanch has been at Center for 3 years. His favorite memory during his time was in 4th grade at the Halloween party. He has learned many new things in math since he's been at center, and he's especially proud of his last year's AIR test scores. Outside of school, Rayanch enjoys playing cricket, video games, and on the Xbox, and hanging out with friends. One of his goals is to become grade accelerated. Rayanch, your family is so proud of you for making your best efforts to improve on your Taekwondo skills, getting better at your math skills, and taking care of your little sister. We wish you all the best at the middle school next year, Rayanch. Next up, Katya. The next fifth grader I'm excited to celebrate is Katya Betterman. Katya comes to school each and every day with a bright smile on her face and a positive attitude. She is always anxious to help out when needed and even shares this wonderful quality with the kindergarten students when she helps out in their classrooms. Katya has been at Center since kindergarten. Her favorite memory from her time at Center was meeting her best friends. One important thing she has learned at Center is to always respect others and to be kind. This year, she is proud that she has become so much better at math, and because that has always been a struggle for her. That's her words, not mine. Outside of school, she enjoys dance and football. One of her future goals is to be a teacher, and I can say with certainty that she is going to be a fabulous one someday. Katya, your family is so proud of you for being a great daughter, sister, and friend. You have brought so much joy into their hearts and lives. They are so proud of what you have become and what you will become yet. They love you so much and are proud of you and all of your accomplishments. Katya, we will miss you next year, but we wish you all the best at the middle school. Amelia. All right, the next student I'm excited to celebrate is Amelia DeMoncos Davis. I've had the pleasure of being Amelia's homeroom teacher for both 4th and 5th grade, and she is a true delight to work with. She has a positive attitude in everything she does and has a strong work ethic. She is always usually the first in my classroom with a bright and cheery "Good morning, Mrs. Scampitilla," which starts my day out wonderfully. Amelia has been at Center for 6 years, and her favorite memory has been meeting many new classmates, friends, and teachers. During her time at Center, she has learned to respect authority and to work hard without finding any loopholes. She is proud of herself this year for always keeping up with her schoolwork and getting to the next level of Lexia. In her free time outside of school, Amelia likes to draw, paint, play golf, make loom bracelets, read, ride her bike, rollerblade, and do gymnastics. Okay, I didn't think so. All right. In the future, she hopes to make a living doing things that she enjoys. Amelia, your family is so proud of you for all your accomplishments in math and your love of reading. They think you are responsible and loving to your brother and sister, and they're excited to see what things you do in the future. The 5th grade team wishes you all the best of luck at the middle school next year, Amelia. Next up, Dominic. All right. The next 5th grader I'm excited to present is Dominic Delguy. Dominic is a super hard-working student who always strives to stay on top of his assignments and takes lots of pride in his work. He has a great sense of humor and is fun to joke around with. Dominic has been at Center School for 6 years and has fond memories of meeting all his friends. During his time at Center, he has learned that it is important to study for tests. He is proud of himself for always getting his work done and for not having to ever go to the Friday afternoon workroom. Outside of school, Dom enjoys gaming, football, baseball, basketball, wrestling, and spending time with his friends. In the future, he hopes to be a millionaire and a successful business owner. Dominic, your family is so proud of you for the amazing person you have grown to be. They have enjoyed watching as you've learned to set goals, persevere, build strong leadership qualities, form friendships, and watch as all of your hard work has paid off in your amazing grades and achievements throughout your time at Center. They are so excited to watch you shine in the next chapter of your educational journey, so keep dreaming big, and the opportunities will be endless. They love you. We wish you all the best at the middle school next year, done. The next student I'd like to celebrate is Mason Downing. Mason is a super sweet, kind-hearted, and hard-working student. He is a loyal friend who always looks out for others, and he's a great big brother. He's a great big brother who never hesitates to hug his brother or sister when he sees them in the hall. He has been a center student since kindergarten and has thoroughly enjoyed all of the teachers he has had over the years. He has learned to put his best effort into all he does, and that as long as he tries his best, that's all that matters. He has learned to be safe, respectful, and responsible. Mason is proud of himself for all the progress he has made in math this year, even when it was a little challenging. Outside of school, Mason enjoys playing for the Mayfield Travel Soccer Club, playing golf, fishing, and hanging out with friends. In the future, he wants to continue to put great effort into everything he does and to always plan out his schoolwork so he gets it done on time. Mason, your family is so proud of you for being a hard worker at school and on the soccer field. They think you are a great big brother and a big help at home. They hope you always give it your best shot at whatever you do, and they want you to keep being awesome. Mason, we will certainly miss you next year, but we wish you all the best of luck at the next one. Brian, come on down. All right. The next fifth grader I'm excited to present is Brian Garvin. Brian was new to center school last year, and I'm excited to be his math teacher. I was excited to be his math teacher last year and then to have him in my homeroom again this year. He is a very conscientious student who always wants to do well and to learn new things. He is super helpful and quickly became our class bin organizer this year by helping everyone who needed an emergency bin cleaning. That's a very important thing in our homeroom. Brian's favorite memory at center was last year's field day, and he feels the most important thing he has learned in his time has been math. He is proud of himself for becoming much smarter this year. In his free time, he enjoys playing baseball and football and hopes to continue that by someday playing in the MLB or the NFL. Brian, your family is so proud of you because they know you have everything that you need to be successful already inside of you. They could not be more proud of watching you blossom and thrive. They want you to keep being you, and they love you. The fifth grade team wishes you the best of luck at the middle school next year, Brian. All right, the next student I'm excited to celebrate is Maddie Grano. Maddie is another student who I have had the pleasure of having in my homeroom for the past 2 years. Maddie brings her infectious energy and positive spirit to school each and every day. She is a great role model of how to be a great student and a great friend. Maddie has been a center student for 6 years and will always be grateful for meeting some of her best friends at center school. 2 important lessons she has learned in her time here are kindness and teamwork. In her free time, Maddie enjoys track, gymnastics, spending time with her family and friends, and playing softball. She is proud of herself for becoming so much better at pitching this year. Her future goals include becoming a teacher or an interior designer. Maddie, your family is so proud of you for the dedication you put into whatever you do, whether it be pushing yourself to improve a gymnastics skill or working hard to get better on your pitching. They admire your gift of determination. Your brother and sister look up to you as well. They love your big heart, kindness, and empathy towards others. Maddie, we wish you all the best of luck at the middle school next year. Next up, Candies. All right, the next fifth grader I'm excited to present is Maddie Cambies. Maddie is a hardworking student who takes pride in her work. She is a kind friend to others and has a great sense of humor too. Maddie has been at center school for 6 years and will always remember meeting her 2 best friends in 4th grade. She has learned during her time at center to always be kind to her friends. She is proud of herself for all the hard work she put into her air tests and all her other schoolwork. Outside of school, she enjoys dancing and playing volleyball. In the future, Maddie would like to be a photographer or a nurse. Maddie, your family is so proud of you for all of your hard work, maturity, and kindness, and how you have worked so independently and diligently to complete your schoolwork and other tasks. They think you are a kind and caring friend to so many who always encourages others to be their best. Maddie, we will miss you next year, but we wish you the best of luck at the middle school. Amelia. The next student I'm excited to present is Amelia Kemmerman. Amelia's bright smile and energetic personality is a great addition to our class. She strives to do well with her grades and is always willing to help out. She especially enjoys helping in the kindergarten students in our building. Amelia has been at Center for 2.5 years, and her favorite memory during her time here has been meeting her best friends. An important lesson that she's learned at Center is to give people a chance before judging them. Outside of school, Amelia enjoys making bracelets and doing competitive cheerleading, and is especially proud of herself this year for mastering her back handspring on the floor. You could teach me that before the end of the year. All right. Her future plans are to become a kindergarten teacher, and I can say with certainty she will be a great one. Amelia, your family is so proud of you for your persistence and perseverance in math, science, and language arts, and both of your competitive cheer teams at Step 1 All-Stars. They are so impressed with your level of accountability that you have developed over the past 6 years, and they can't wait to see what journey you will embark on next. And, as Toby would say, woof woof, bark bark. All right. The 5th grade team wishes you the best of luck at middle school next year, Amelia. The next 5th grader I'm excited to present is Hadley McBride. For the past 2 years, I have gotten to know Hadley so well by having her in my homeroom, and I've gotten to learn her through her entertaining stories that she tells me each day. Lately, I've enjoyed hearing her stories about her new puppy, Hazel. Hadley is a disciplined student who is determined to complete her classroom assignments in a timely manner. She has been at Center for 5 years and will always have one of her favorite memories of being the 4th grade Halloween party. She has learned so many things during her time at Center, especially in math, science, and language arts. Hadley is proud of herself for always completing her schoolwork on time. When she's not at school, Hadley enjoys spending time with her family, her new puppy Hazel, and going on bike rides. She also really enjoys animals, so she would like to be a veterinarian when she grows up. Hadley, your parents are so proud of you for all the hard work you have put into your schoolwork. You have done a fantastic job recognizing challenges and putting in the effort to overcome them. They love you and they look forward to seeing all of the things that you do in middle school and beyond. Hadley, the 5th grade team wishes you best of luck next year at the middle school. Alana. The next student I'd like to celebrate is Alana McNally. Alana is another student who is on year 2 with Mrs. Scampitilla, and I have thoroughly enjoyed watching her evolve over the past 2 years as a hardworking student and an engaging storyteller. Each morning, Alana will come to me with a story to share, most often about her recent horseback riding lessons or one of her pets. Alana has been a Center Cyclone for 6 years and has really enjoyed meeting new teachers, making new friends, and trying new things. 2 important lessons that she has learned during her time at Center is don't be afraid to try new things and always treat people with kindness. She is proud of herself this year for working on some math with Mrs. Jenkins because she remembers when her brother was working with Mrs. Jenkins when he was at Center. Outside of school, Alana's #1 thing to do is to ride horses. And in the future, Alana would like to follow her dreams of being a horse racer or a horse trainer. Alana, your family is so proud of you for your determination, kindness, willingness to try new things, and for being such a good friend. They think it will be so fun to watch you ride horses, and they know that whatever you set your mind to do, you will succeed. They love you so much and are so proud of you. Alana, we will miss you next year, and we wish you all the best of luck at the middle school. The next fifth grader I'm excited to present is Yashash Mishra. Yashash is brand new to center this year, and it has been an absolute joy to watch him quickly blend right into this group of kids, make friends with his classmates, and become part of our center family. It's like he's been here for years. He is a hardworking student with a hilarious sense of humor. In the past year, since starting at center, one of Yashash's favorite memories was watching the Watsons Go to Birmingham movie, and an important lesson that he has learned since being here is that there can be many ups and downs in life's journey. Yashash is very proud of himself this year for finishing the Lexia program in such a short time. And when Yashash is not at school, he enjoys playing video games and talking and playing with his new friends. In the future, he would like to become good at playing the flute and getting better at his artwork. Yashash, your family is so proud of you for how you complete assignments with just a few reminders and how you update them about school and classroom events on a regular basis. They are also proud of how you always show kindness towards others and especially younger kids. The fifth grade team wishes you the best of luck at the middle school next year, Yashash. The next student I'm excited to present is Mustafa. Mustafa is such a kind-hearted boy who is polite and respectful to everyone. He is a motivated student who always asks great questions and really loves learning new things. Mustafa has been a center cyclone for 6 years and has especially enjoyed all of the field days since he has been here. One thing he has learned while at center is how to do long division. That's super important. One thing, he said that he has never enjoyed it. He said that he has never enjoyed it and was terrible at it first. That was his words. But now he's amazing at it, and I can confirm that. This year, he is also proud of the ideas that he has had and the creations that he has made. In his spare time, Mustafa enjoys writing and actually hopes to become a writer for his future career. Mustafa, your family is so proud of you for always being such a nice and well-behaved boy. They are so proud of your expert computer skills. Mustafa, we wish you all the best of luck at the middle school next year. The next fifth grader I'd like to present is Tate Nahoda. Tate is a polite and conscientious student who always strives to do good work. He is always kind to his classmates and teachers, and I am so glad that I've had him in my homeroom for the past 2 years. Last year as a Zoomie, but this year as a roomie. Tate has attended center for 6 years. One of his favorite memories from his time at center was in 3rd grade during recess when he and his best friend would sit together and do Mad Libs. He has learned so much in his time at center in reading, writing, math, and science. This year, he is most proud of his hard work that he did on his magazine project. In his spare time, Tate enjoys Rubik's Cubing, yo-yos, tennis, and soccer. His future plans include opening a new toy shop. Tate, your family is so proud of you for graduating from elementary school. They think you are smart, creative, and a kind young man. They wish you much happiness and success in everything you do. We will miss you next year, Tate, but we wish you all the best of luck at the middle school next year. The next fifth grader I'm excited to celebrate is Andy Nunes-Cirillo. Andy is an energetic student who comes to class each day with a bright smile on his face. He was a hard-working Zoomie for most of last year and then brought his excitement and enthusiasm into the class when he returned as a Zoomie at the end of last year, and then again this year. Is that right? Roomie? Okay. All right. Andy has attended Center School for the past 5 years. His favorite memory from his years at Center is participating in the Center Sprint. One important thing Andy has learned this year is how to do long division, and he is very proud of himself for being able to quickly solve the Rubik's Cube in 12 seconds. Thank you. Okay. Outside of school, Andy enjoys swimming, solving the Rubik's Cube, and someday in the future, he hopes to break the cubing world record. Andy, your family is so proud of how quickly you learn new things and your perseverance. They admire your passion and caring for others and your enthusiasm to explore new things. Andy, the 5th grade team wishes you the best of luck at the middle school next year. There she is. The next student I'm excited to present is Maddie Pensa. Maddie has a smile that will light up the room and a great sense of humor. She also has a strong work ethic and a true gift to be able to get along with all of her classmates. Maddie has been at Center for 5 years. She fondly remembers that during her time at Center, she made many new friends, and she feels that not only the kids at Center can be great friends, but that the grown-ups at Center can be amazing friends too. In her years at Center, Maddie has learned the golden rule: treat others the way you want to be treated, and she's learned long division. In the past year, Maddie is proud that all of her tests have been A's and that she never had to go to the Friday afternoon workroom. In her spare time, she enjoys softball, soccer, skiing, gymnastics, doing art, and being on the swim team. Maddie's goals for the future include going to college, getting a teaching degree, becoming a kindergarten teacher, and working as a cashier on the side. Truly, except for kindergarten, those are my life goals too, so keep going. All right. Maddie, your family is so proud of you for being helpful, kind, and respectful to your family and friends, both at school and at home. They are proud that you work so hard at your schoolwork and enjoy learning new things, and they are proud of your dedication and commitment that you put into the sports you play. Maddie, we will miss you so much next year, but we wish you all the best of luck at the middle school. Okay, don't be nervous. It's fine. They're a nice crowd. Okay. All right. The next 5th grader I'm excited to celebrate is Ashwin Peccarell. Ashwin is a model student who always puts great effort into his work. He is kind-hearted and a true friend to all his classmates. Ashwin has been at Center Cyclone for 6 years. One of his favorite memories was from his time at Center was when our class took a field trip to the Cleveland Orchestra. He enjoyed listening to the super good music. One thing Ashwin has learned from attending Center is that Center Cyclones care for themselves, others, and their community. He is proud of himself this year for completing all of the air tests. And when he is not in school, Ashwin enjoys playing Roblox and football, and he really hopes to be a YouTuber when he grows up someday. Ashwin, your family is so proud of you for always sharing everything that happens in school. They like how you work hard to improve your scores and grading and how you become a positive thinker. We are going to miss you next year, Ashwin, but we wish you all the best of luck at the middle school next year. The next student I'm excited to present is AJ Resnick. AJ is a respectful and responsible student who always puts great effort into his work and is always kind and respectful and helpful to others. He will often help without ever even being asked. AJ has attended Center for 6 years. He has great memories of meeting new friends in kindergarten and happy that he is still friends with so many of them now. He has learned many new things in math and reading this year. When AJ is not at school, he enjoys spending time gaming and playing football. In the future, he hopes to continue getting better at reading and math and also hopes to become a YouTuber someday. AJ, your family is so proud of you for going through the hard times of homeschooling and then back to in-person learning and watching you grow into the exceptional student you have become. They are also so proud of you for becoming a team player when playing sports. AJ, the 5th grade team wishes you the best of luck at the middle school next year. The next 5th grader I'd like to celebrate is Landon Shutt. Landon is another one of my round 2 kiddos who I've enjoyed having in my homeroom for the past 2 years and watching him grow as a learner. He is focused and disciplined when getting his work done, but he always has time for a joke and a laugh too. Landon has been at Center for 6 years and has really enjoyed making so many good friends throughout the years. He has learned in his time at Center to always be kind, and he is proud of himself for always getting his work done. Outside of school, Landon enjoys hanging out with friends, as well as playing sports such as football and basketball. One thing he hopes to do in the future is to have a job working with his buddy Marco Augusta. Landon, your family is so proud of you for all the progress you have made academically and of the young man you are becoming. They enjoy watching you play with your friends, play basketball, football, and they are proud of how you take care of the dogs. Landon, we wish you all the best of luck at the middle school next year. The next student I'm excited to present and celebrate is Cameron Siglo. Cameron's also on year 2 with me, and it has been an absolute pleasure to work with him these past 2 years. He has made great academic progress, and his adventurous spirit makes him a great thinker. He also has manners that don't quit. He never, ever fails to wish me a good lunch as he leaves the room each and every day, and is always quick with a please and a thank you. Cameron has been at Center since 3rd grade and has enjoyed meeting so many new friends in his time since he has been here. He has learned how to be careful when playing on the playground, and he is so proud of himself for getting better at his schoolwork. In his spare time, he enjoys snowboarding, riding scooters, and dirt biking. In the future, he hopes to become a professional dirt bike rider. Cameron, your family is so proud of you for taking your schoolwork seriously, spending time after school working hard, and for getting good grades. We are going to miss you next year, Cam, but we wish you all the best of luck at the middle school. The next 5th grader I'm excited to celebrate is Yusuf. Yusuf is a diligent, hardworking student who takes pride in his high-quality work. He works hard with his schoolwork, and he is always quick-witted with his great sense of humor. Yusuf has been at Center since 2nd grade, and he has a great memory of when he got to run around the whole school at the end of last year. He has learned many new things in his time at Center, especially in math and in soccer. He is proud of himself for getting straight A's this school year. Outside of school, Yusuf enjoys playing soccer, and in the future, he would like to continue playing soccer, start a YouTube channel, and become an engineer. Yusuf, your family is so proud of you for your high imagination and creativity. We wish you the best of luck at the middle school next year, Yusuf. And the last 5th grader I'm so excited to celebrate is Emily Zaid. Emily is a stellar student with an incredible work ethic. She always strives to do her best. She is extremely helpful in our classroom and helpful with our youngest learners in kindergarten. Emily has been at Center for 6 years, and one of her favorite memories from Center is when we did the team building activities. One thing she has learned how to do at Center, which is also one of her favorite things to do, is to draw. She is most proud of herself this year for getting high grades and meeting new friends. Outside of school, Emily likes to draw, and her future plans involve getting a job where she can do something that she loves. Emily, your family is so proud of you for your kindness, awesomeness, witty, and bright persona. They feel so lucky to have a girl like you in their lives. They love you to the moon and back. Emily, we wish you all the best of luck next year at the middle school. So thank you everyone for joining us today. It's been a true pleasure to celebrate all these wonderful kids, and I thank you, all you families out there, for all your support, because this job would not be possible without all of your help and support too. So kudos to all of you as well. So kids, make sure you give all your family members a nice I would now like to introduce Emily again to lead the next part of our ceremony. And here you go.
Thank you to our 5th grade teachers for taking the time to share a little bit about each one of us. Now we would like to share with everyone what makes you special as well. Teachers, please stand when you hear your name so we can recognize you for your hard work. Mrs. Tori is special because she is calm and patient. Thank you for helping us with all subjects in such a kind and caring way. Mr. Grimm is special because he is funny and friendly to everyone. Thank you for welcoming us into your class and teaching us how to help others. Miss Holzman is supportive and always has a smile on her face. Thank you for sharing your excitement for learning with us. Miss Jenkins has a special way of making math easy and fun. Thank you for teaching us strategies for tackling challenges. Miss Kinkowski is cheerful, energetic, and outgoing. Thank you for always encouraging us to do our best. Mrs. McManus is a great listener. She helps us talk through our emotions and she supports us no matter how we're feeling. Miss Scampitilla always tries to make her lessons fun. Thank you for coming up with creative games and activities that make math enjoyable for us. Miss Schultz likes her classroom chilly but always has a warm atmosphere. Thank you for making the last year of elementary school feel special through your warm smile and fun math lessons. Miss Tauscher is very determined. Even when mistakes happen, she teaches us to never give up. She's also a talented jump roper. Thank you to all our 5th grade teachers and staff for making our 5th grade year so special. Please accept this gift of gratitude from all of us to you. Now I would like to introduce Mr. Schiller for some closing remarks.
Thank you so much. All right, well, good afternoon, graduates and families and everybody that is here. Congratulations, you guys did it. You guys finally did it. Yeah, definitely. You know, for many of you, we have had the opportunity to watch you grow up since you started here in kindergarten. And we've had a chance to see you come in when you didn't know how to tie your shoes, and now you are all set and ready to go up to the middle school. So we could be more proud of you for everything that you have accomplished and all of the growth that you have shown over not only this year, but in totality, the whole K-5 package. And you definitely taught us a lot over the last couple of years with perseverance and staying with our eye on the ball and getting through the pandemic and everything else. So congratulations to you guys for that. your educational journey is off to its next phase. So you are off to the middle school. Our hope is that as you leave us, that you take all of the tools and all of the lessons that you have learned from each other, from your teachers, all the way up into your middle school and beyond. And there was a lot of those tools that were talked about today by all of your teachers, and that was being kind, the perseverance, sticking to it, the dedication to your academics, and everything that you have going on outside too. So make sure that you guys keep that in mind as you go forward, and you will continue to be successful. We guarantee it. Officer Duffy stole a little bit of my thunder a little bit earlier, but I'm gonna just kind of echo one of his pieces of advice, and it's don't be in a rush to grow up. This is a great time for you. This is a time where you get to enjoy being a kid. This is a time where you get to enjoy being with your friends, doing your sports, doing your activities. Make sure that you take time to enjoy that, and make sure that you take time after our ceremony today to thank your parents for all the support that they have given you as well, to give you those opportunities as you go forward. Life goes fast. In a blink of the eye, this will be high school graduation. Okay? So, enjoy every second of today, and enjoy every second of up until next Thursday, when we get to say goodbye and wave to those buses. All right. At this time, we would like to go ahead and continue a tradition that we have here at Center. And we would like to recognize all of the families who are graduating their youngest child from Center to please stand and be recognized for a round of applause. I would also like to recognize all of our parents who have given so much time for volunteering through the CSA, through our classroom events. Thank you so very much for partnering with us to provide extra special experiences and opportunities for our students. All right, it is almost time to go get warmed up. So, for a couple of just final announcements as we're getting ready to leave. At the conclusion of our ceremony, everyone will be exiting off to my left and going down the path for a family photo opportunity. Students will be exiting first in just a second here, and then parents will go ahead and follow. Our CSA has created some individual stars and goodie bags that will include a cyclone pennant and sunglasses for each of you. Please feel free to use these for your individual family photos. If you're signing your child out from here, please see Mrs. Archie. She's over here in red. Before leaving, to just make sure that your child is signed out. And again, thank you one more time for coming out today and braving the weather. Can we have one last round of applause for our fifth graders as they leave for their photo opportunities? Fifth graders, you can go ahead and stand and follow Mrs. Patino.